absolutely amazing. The Cruiserweight Classic does it again. This is your Cruiserweight Classic NXT review. Last night's shows knocked their socks off. Grand Metallic versus Tajiri. What more can I say? These two went out, gave us 10 solid minutes of non-stop hard action. Great action. Grand Metallic did end up getting the victory. I really wanted to see Tajiri continue on in the tournament, but Grand Metallic gets the victory. Can't wait to see what he does in the upcoming rounds of the Cruiserweight Classic. He's got a big future ahead of him. Tajiri also has a big future ahead of him, I do believe. I think that he'll go up to the Cruiserweight division on Raw. And then, main event, you could not ask for a better match than what we got in our main event last night. Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander. Sign Cedric Alexander, WWE. Sign him. That's all I could say. He went out there and put on a great match with Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi, I'm sure he's probably going to get a contract. So, Cedric Alexander, give him a contract. He did lose, but he was out there giving it his all. He was giving Kota Ibushi everything he could possibly hit him with. In the end, Kota Ibushi, the German snap suplex, kick to the face, beautiful power bomb to end the matchup. Kota Ibushi advances. I can see Kota Ibushi moving on to really all the way to the finals in this tournament. I see a huge future in Kota Ibushi's career, especially in this tournament. Cedric Alexander also needs to have a huge career in WWE. He took it to Kota Ibushi. Near fall after near fall. It was amazing. If you did not get a chance to see these two matches last night, the second round, the first match of the second round of the Cruiserweight Classic, I would highly advise you to go back and watch the Cruiserweight Classic from last night. Absolutely worth it. NXT. Start the show off. You know, I really like the fact that WWE is really highlighting down at NXT and on their main roster the women's division very, very highly. And I like that they're putting them on the start of the show. You know, a couple weeks ago, Monday Night Raw did the same thing. Last night, NXT, Bayley and Asuka had their contract signing for the NXT Women's Championship match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn a week from Saturday. Bayley, look, she really, really looks like she's focused and she's ready to just storm all over Asuka come NXT Brooklyn. It is absolutely getting built up great, this match is. Asuka said she had respect for Bayley. You know, Bayley had no part of that last night. Bayley was saying, you know what? Last time you was at a contract signing, you got laid out. So if you don't want to get laid out again, highly advise you to put your hand down. Bayley looking focused, looking more intense, and I believe it's going to be a great match come a week from Saturday. Authors of Pain had a squash match. Now, of course, as you know, they debuted Paul Ellering. The way they debuted was, they took out American Alpha, but they had a squash match this week, and we really don't know too much about them yet. It'd be nice if Paul Ellering would tell us about them. But I'm okay with these guys having a squash match. I know some people are saying, well, Webby, you're not okay with others having a squash match. No, I'm not okay with Braun Strowman having a squash match. Braun Strowman just reeks of a ratings killer. These guys don't really reek of a ratings killer. These guys look like they have potential. And especially when they have a good manager by their side. I think that can bring a lot to it if we would just know why they're down at NXT. So they have a squash match. Really got to show off their skills. Then TM61 came in, and I guess they're trying to build this up as a feud or something. And they got leveled by the Authors of Pain. And I guess that'll be the start of the feud. Maybe as a pre-show match, I don't know. Pre-show match, or maybe just adding on to NXT Brooklyn on the main card. See what happens with that. Next, we had Andra Almas had a match. As you know, he is still undefeated at NXT. I do believe that's going to come rapidly close. It will come to an end, I do believe, at NXT Brooklyn, because Bobby Roode came out and was giving him rounds of applause. Yeah, Bobby Roode. Can't wait to see him step into the ring at NXT Brooklyn, because he'll be facing Andra Almas. I'm very sorry for mispronouncing that. At NXT Brooklyn, Bobby Roode came out, said, congratulations, but you're not the person that puts people in the seats. I'm the person that puts people in the seats, Bobby Roode was proclaiming. And that, it needs to be extraordinary and this and that. And Bobby Roode just really looks good on the mic. He looks good about everything that he does. So, see what happens there. Can't wait to see it. Billie Kay versus Liv Morgan. Billie Kay picks up the victory. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano have a match, tag team match, and they pick up the victory. It's always nice to see them. They have great skills in the ring. And in the main event is when it really kind of heated up. Samoa Joe versus Mojo Rawley. Samoa Joe won the match. And then chaos broke out, because Shinsuke Nakamura came out, and the guards came and was holding Samoa Joe back, and Shinsuke Nakamura slapped Samoa Joe in the face, and you just saw red eat up. It looked like fire just like coming out of Samoa Joe's ears. He is just like red with madness because of him being slapped and taunted during that segment. It was just great, and really building up, not touching each other, not getting their hands on each other until NXT Brooklyn. So that's your NXT and your Cruiserweight Classic review. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. Like this video, like it, subscribe. And there's one other thing I was going to tell you. Tomorrow I'll have a special video, and it's called the Top 5 Commentators, and I have a special guest, Jason Funny. It is his top 5 commentators. And also, tell me below which rivalry you would like me to talk about first. I'm going to start that a week from tomorrow. So let me know what you think about that. If you've missed any of my videos this past week so far, go back and check them out. And until then, I will catch you on the other side.